All right, guys, welcome back. There is like 3.5 days or less than 4 days to finish off the trials side quest for this month. I just want to point out that if you have procrastinated and you did not get around to doing the trial of symbiosis every week, which reset every week, you did not miss out. You missed out potentially on some of the rewards, but I want to show you that you can max out your Mysterium and get a bunch of rewards from the Traders Outpost if you just did nothing. If you literally had done nothing of the side quest and you jumped into it with a few days to go, you can still do quite a bit. Now, there were a whole bunch of special objectives for the week where you had to go to threat level 5 specifically and use certain class champions and then certain tagged champions like Ex Magica champions in order to do that. So if I still suggest that if you have not done that, then there are some really good rewards in the special objectives. I would go in with these specific champions and then go in to threat level 5 of whichever one you want to do and get those. But let's say you're like me, you've got, even if you've like me and you've done everything, at a certain point, all the objectives were finished. You had none more to go. So there was literally no incentive to do threat level 5. The only thing that I was even considering, and I didn't even think about it at the time, is that for the trial of symbiosis, that it reset every week. So my plan was to go in every week, and I would go into, at the beginning of the side quest, I would go in, threat level 5, one day, threat level 5 the next day, and I would do each of the, get all the boosts by doing threat level 5, completing the challenges, and then I would do threat level 5 of Trial of Symbiosis, which I put out videos for, and that's what I did. But let's say you came to the end of the month, and you still have 4 Trial of the Symbiosis tokens remaining to do the run, right? So if you were to go into threat level 5, and let's say you don't have any Krakoan, these corrupted Krakoan flowers, okay? Now, if you don't have any, right, then let's see, one second, do I even have one on this one? Because I'll show you. No, I don't have any on this one, okay? But what can happen, what you can do is if you have all 4, it doesn't matter if you missed out on all the other weeks, you can actually go into threat level 1 then and use it, threat level 2 and use it, threat level 3 and threat level 4. You can use it in whatever threat levels you want. So if you had all 4 and you waited till the last week, you can still get the 12,000 Mysterium 4 times in the last week just by running the other threat levels. You do not have to run exclusively threat level 5. The only incentive for running threat level 5 was if you wanted to get these special objectives done faster. So for me, once I realized I don't have to do any special objectives, when I go in, I am just going into threat level 1 and I just bring in whatever champions I want and I auto fight the quest. That is all I'm doing. You can bring in anyone you want. You can go into the quest. You can just click your best champions. You can go in, auto fight it, and you're done. Okay? Very, very easy. If for some reason, also there was a thing with the other objectives here, solo objectives, where you have these the 28-day solo events that they gave everybody at one point. If you need to get your 120 fight points in here, then you can easily go ahead and you can just do the 3 fights and then quit out before finishing. And you can go ahead, the Krakoan flower won't get used, and you can keep going into threat level 1 over and over and over again, fight the 3 fights and quit, fight the 3 fights and quit. If you only have 1 flower remaining, you can still get all those objectives here the solo event objectives are actually the better of the objectives. So you could just go in, even if you don't want to do the rest of it and you just want to get the 7-star shards here. You want to get the best stuff. If you're, Paragon or Valiant, you want to get those 7-star shards. Just go in, redo the fight over and over and over again. Just keep remembering to quit out. But if you want to go ahead and max out your Traders Outpost items, you can go in, and the cap is 50,000 of Mysterium. You can see it right there. If I click on it, it's 50,000. So if you, for some reason, did not do anything, you can still get a ton of Mysterium, because you can get 48,000 just from running the Trial of the Symbiosis and Threat Level 1 4 times. And you can get 2,500 every time you run the other ones. So what you can do is, even if you did nothing for the side quest, you can probably fill it all up, max out all your rewards here if that's what you want, right? If you want to go ahead and grab these 50% basic ones, like I'm going to do that right. I'll do it right now. Where can I not grab? Oh, I have capacity of items. That's fine. I'm going to spend the 10,000 here, and I can go ahead and I can grab myself some more, T6A and T3A, or T6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha. That's fine, right? But then I can go in and I can do the rest of my runs, and I can, if I don't want to waste my Mysterium here, then I can go ahead and fill up the rest of my the runs that I have with 2,500 each, and then keep my Mysterium until the next Saga event, and see what rewards they're going to do. If these bundles are going to just be the same bundles, or if it's the same bundles, I'll continue to get like bundles 4 and bundles 3, because those give me the 50% selectors on the highest rank up materials that I can get when I'm not spending. So that is what I've been doing. But again, if you literally have procrastinated and you've done nothing, then you can still get as many. You could probably max out all these rewards, even if you didn't want them. You can go and grab them all, because you're going to be at 50. You're going to get quickly. You're going to ramp up to the 50k Mysterium. You can get all those rewards, do a couple more auto fights of Threat Level 1 of the Trial of the Symbiosis and the other trials, and you'll be quickly back up to 50,000 Mysterium, and you'll be ready for next month's Saga rewards with Mysterium. So hopefully that helps, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.